The Diary of a Wimpy Kid book no one is talking about. You've never heard of this book unless you are one of these viewers. This Diary of a Wimpy Kid parody, a complete version that's longer than any actual Wimpy Kid book, isn't like anything ever created. It isn't a weird fanfiction like Low Diaper on Reddit, and it certainly isn't a fake book with just a cover. Welcome to Empty Pockets.
Oh yeah.
I really don't want to repeat the plot again, but I'll tell you this about Greg. The unselect one participating in track and field cooperation with group members. This one is pretty sweet, and money problems, and even new tablets for the school. Like, what usually happens more occasionally? Money problems or home improvement? That's right, money problems, because this is much more relatable. So today, we'll be going through the process of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Empty Pockets, the parody, and exclusive behind the scenes. And this book was supposed to come out today. What I'm ashamed to tell everyone is that I couldn't get it done. But don't go yet, because there's a sneak peek of the book at the end of the video. I'm sorry, and I didn't really plan it out. I've talked about stopping procrastination, and this is how it got me from behind. How to not procrastinate? Well, I'm not an expert on that. And this book was supposed to come out today. What I'm ashamed to tell everyone is that I couldn't get it done. I wish I split up the work more evenly, because some weeks I wouldn't do a single page, and in the last week alone I worked on and drawn 110 pages. I'm very close to be done, and I'm a few pages above 200, and you fans all know the 200th mark is almost the end of the book. I promise the book will come out before the actual book Wrecking Ball though. I hope you guys can understand, and now, here are the behind the scenes. Lately, I've been examining some videos on some Wimpy Kid content. I noticed that my parody trailer, Wrecking Ball, is doing pretty good, and it's probably one of the first videos in a long time that the work actually equaled the result. The problem is, I always forget to project my content out, and that's why I want to show something that almost no one has ever seen before. Sure, my Empty Pockets trailer got 135 views, which is decent, but suddenly I realized that I wasn't going to let 7 months of hard work down to waste. About the book, I just really wanted to give a book about morals and a lesson that Greg needed to learn.
You know what, people? I just did you all a huge favor. I ate the cheese to show you all how stupid this whole school is.
I noticed that from book 9 and beyond, they don't really teach Greg any lessons he can take, and I think having a book that changes the character will really make the book seem more intricate and out there. I'm drawing all the images myself and not copy and paste, which is hard work because I don't have half the experience of Jeff Kinney, and I don't even trace the images, and also Jeff Kinney's the original creator of the book, just putting out there so I don't get sued. To begin with how this book is shaping, let's begin with the very start. This was a while after the release of book 13, The Meltdown, which in my opinion was one of the worst books in the Wimpy Kid series. I had some free time as a 7th grader, so I was thinking, what could I create that would be a detailed masterpiece for my YouTube channel? And that was when I still had top Rank AudiobooksTM as the original one. I watched a video on the Wimpy Kid channel of Jeff Kinney with his behind the scenes and how he created the book. And I started with the same process. I started on a Google Docs and wrote down 350 ideas or jokes. This took a lot of creative brainstorming that I needed time to think freely. I was in the middle of track season, freezing as usual, and that helped me to get inspired for some of my ideas. I eventually got all the ideas in my last weeks of school. Then I started on another Google Doc to start laying out my storyline. You see, anybody could make a book with the simple applications I was using. Now this part was really difficult, and if I ever make another parody book, I really don't like going through the process. I had to realign the pages so it went horizontal and make sure each side was equal. I had to find the closest font, get the correct size, add lines to make it more diary-like, and space everything out for images. Let me just say, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a literature gem that has a lot of time and hard work poured into it by the author. And even if his plots aren't great, the drawings are spectacular. I also had to transfer every single page to a Google slide so I could print everything the correct way because my Google Docs was acting funny. This was not enjoyable, and I finished it on July 21st or so. In August, I posted my first teaser book, a whopping 8 people seen from Instagram. From then on, I started drawing the images and viewing Greg to see how he was drawn. My first few pages, I traced with a pencil and retraced with a Pigma pen. I realized I was procrastinating a lot. I probably should be drawing rather than making this video. I'm still figuring out how I would bind the book together, but after that, it will be done. So I can't wait to release this parody that no book series has probably never experienced. You'll be shocked, but hopefully in a good way. I know this video won't do well.
Let's just see how many views our videos got. It's gotta be thousands. Maybe millions. 4? We only got 4 lousy hits?
I've seen some other Wimpy Kid content that I'm envious of that do not emphasize hard work at all. I'll do that in a separate video, but now I'm asking you, the viewer. But hard work could be really on the line, and it is up to you to share and like this video. I don't like asking for things people don't want to do, but this time, all my channel really depends on it. So to get you guys excited, I'll give you a sneak peek.
Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people, listen up. It's never too late to change your love. So don't let them steal your life. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the raindrops falling behind. It's a revolution, and we'll make it out tonight. It's a revolution. 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 It's a
Anyways, please share this with your friends and spread the word, because this parody book is something unknown of in the Wimpy Kid world. Also join the giveaway too.